Rant, is pop culture dead? Warning everyone, this is going to be a rant. I've been thinking about this subject for a while, and originally it was going to be more of a considered analysis, but the news this morning has finally pissed me off enough to make it a full-on explosive rant. The news I'm talking about is that one of my favorite movies, the far too long underappreciated 1974 horror classic Black Christmas, is being remade. Again. This time by the hacks over at Blumhouse, the creative geniuses that brought us Happy Death Day Fuck You 2 and last year's abomination of a quasi-Halloween reboot. I say again because, unbelievably, this is actually the second fucking time in the last 13 years that a movie that almost no one bar hardcore horror fans know of has been remade, the last time being a piss-poor effort in 2006. And here we are again. So why do it? Do these talentless cretins actually think they're going to improve on one of the best films ever made? I'm sure they do, just like the talentless cretins currently in charge of the once great science fiction series Doctor Who think it's so much better now that the lead has a vagina and the show bashes men and stuffs politically correct horse shit down its once loyal now largely disinterested audience's throat every other fucking week and is basically an international laughingstock to everyone not working for the extremist left-wing media. Reboots, remakes, reimaginings, endless unwanted and way too late in the day fucking sequels made by assholes with no respect for the originals and sometimes seem to be actively going out of their way to crap all over them, usually in the name of some SJW male bashing agenda fucktardery. Shit fucking shit. This is 2019, people. Like I said, I've been thinking about this video for a while, albeit with less anger and more a sort of resigned surrender to the death of pop culture. Or at least, any kind of pop culture that I can get on board with. Hell, I started wondering this in the early 2000s, but it's only gotten worse and does not show any signs of improving anytime soon. As I've noted some other YouTubers and commentators, probably around my age, saying lately, maybe we just need to stop. This shit isn't for us. It's for a different generation entirely. Today's kids. Or brainwashed dumbasses, if they think this drivel is anything resembling quality. Last year I think there were maybe 3 or 4 movies I considered worth buying on Blu-ray, though whether they'll still up to repeat viewings is anyone's guess. Probably not. This year, honestly, I haven't seen one I'd bother picking up on Blu, though I have found a number of 70s and 80s movies I've never seen before and loved so much I immediately went out and got, like the late 70s thriller Bear Island with Donald Sutherland and the undeservedly obscure early 80s monster movie The Boojans. Oh, I'd better not draw attention to it, or Blumhouse will remake it at any moment. I've done a video of a similar theme a few years back, but honestly it just gets worse with every passing year. If a modern movie isn't a remake, reimagining or unwanted sequel, now increasingly with sexist male-bashing themes about as subtle as a half-brick to the face into the bargain, it's still either unoriginal or boring and stuffed with actors I don't think much to and who just seem to pale beside the genuine stars of previous generations. I don't know. I come on the internet these days and look at movie sites and all it is bullshit. Bullshit and a bit more bullshit, at best utterly uninteresting and at worst utterly infuriating. I am beginning to wonder if it is not just time for me to call time on all of it. Just stick to the old stuff, and leave this codswallop up to today's smartphone-addicted teeny boppers. Clearly I'm old and past it and I just don't get the appeal of this shit anymore. Oh dear. That rant kind of petered out into tired resignation after all, didn't it? But that is how it's looking, I'm afraid. I'm at the point of just being done with this stuff.